Hello guys, welcome to my first YouTube video, I guess. Uh, in Watch of Frames, I test here Gluttony in Guild War, Codex, Gerate 1, and Artifacts. So yeah, and the stats from the units I used, well, you can see it on the end. The most important are just Abomination and Gluttony, I guess. So yeah, I try first Guild Boss. I never tried him before in Guild Boss because I thought it's not good there because he's mainly focused on AoE or small monsters. So yeah. So I start this like I don't have two rage region healers, so I rotate two damage healer instead. I put them the Laurel and Arrogance first, so Arrogance get attack for sure, and then Dolores I hope it will goes on Hex at the start. And then I wait for the ultimates, and then I pop them, and then I will unsummon Laurel, right? And then I put Volker in to get the Nightmare buff, the 35% attack speed for everyone, and then I put Pyros in. And then I will rotate Ref and Laurel and Volker as soon they up all the time. And yeah, I speed it up quick. So now we can see the damage. And Gluttony didn't deal too much in the guild boss because that's not the place where you want to use him, in my opinion. Because his scaling is on HP and you don't have enough attack to really deal damage on bosses. But yeah, my Gluttony is Awaken 3 and full skill ups, like the epic ones, right? So now we go to Codex and check it out there. Yep, that's my setup, how I use it at the moment, which I reach double S at the moment only. And yeah, I don't find a way to reach SS plus, but I think that's fine for now. I speed it up and yeah. So you see the Gluttony damage now. He was in the front and Abomination was in the back. But later I will show you both in the front. So it's equal. So Abomination and Gluttony, kind of the same damage. In Codex, Gluttony is higher. Like most of the 90% of the time, Gluttony is higher. Now I will just show you guys every single unit from my damage list doing the thing alone. I just make Arrogance in there as backup. Here I tried some stuff, but then I noticed it didn't really attack everyone. So yeah, and then I noticed that the run will never finish because the monster not getting killed. So they stay there and it will not come to the real boss rush. So I restarted and put Arrogance in for that reason. But yeah, I can speed it up and just show you the end result from all the units. I speed this one up. And yeah, it was Abomination now. And did it less than Gluttony. So now we check the next monster. I mean, Volca and Ref deal basically not much damage at all, but I don't really have other fighters to use, so I use them. I have Cerberus too. I could use Aatrox and Cerberus. I tried that, but I better off have Volca and Ref instead of Cerberus. Problem with Cerberus for me, I don't really have the artifact on max, so he doesn't heal too much, and I don't have also a tank to use in front of him. I tried a lot, like 4 hours or something, to get better results, and yeah, Ref on Volca, Gluttony, Abomination, and Aatrox was better than Cerberus for me because his cooldown is much less than Cerberus. Cerberus deals more damage on paper, but you can use Aatrox more often. But here you can see Ref doesn't really do much damage, right? So now we're gonna test Volca. So Volca probably didn't deal much damage too here. Yeah, 14. So Gluttony of all the champions just did the most. Technically, Arrogance would deal the most damage, but I cannot place him that he attacks all the time because he will go and melee sense, then he will don't deal damage anymore anyway. So now I'm gonna test Gluttony and Abomination, both in the front, and then you can compare the damage. Gluttony does really high damage, AoE damage, but if you wanna have a set on him, I would recommend going for the 10% HP and the healing if you don't have the Arcana set. I would go either Arcana set or crit damage set, depend what you have better with HP percent. I would on the right side all go HP percent. But yeah, let's talk about the damage first from this run, and then we can. You see? Oh no! This one, Gluttony was in front and Abomination was in the back. I think. I will repeat this one. I mean, I pre-recorded this, right? And now I talk over it. So I got a little bit confused there. Sorry. So yeah, I repeat this multiple times. Yeah, before I just changed now. Gluttony was before on Abomination's place, and now Gluttony is on the place where Abomination was, right? As you saw the damage before, you can just skip back and check the damage there. Now I make the same scenario, just Abomination and Gluttony changed. And the next run, I will do Abomination and Gluttony facing the same, both in front, right? So Gluttony did more damage than Abomination before. And you will see in the end, Abomination has crazy gear. Like, my Abomination gear has the best crit damage set that I have on my account. Alright, that's the same way again without the mods. Yeah, you see us in the end. So, yeah, Gluttony is, even though he's on the wall and attacks much later than Abomination, close to him, in my opinion. So now I test both in front, I think. Yeah. Yes. Now Abomination and Gluttony have equal thing. I will talk about artifacts and stuff in a bit, but I couldn't test artifacts too much because my problem is I don't have too much artifacts, right? So I cannot really test much around because I'm quite new in the game. It's like 2 months I'm in the game. So yeah. We see us in the end, which already happened, I guess. So both us in front, Abomination and Gluttony, right? And they both did kind of same damage. You can say they equal in terms of AoE. The problem with Gluttony, the AoE artifact doesn't work on him. It doesn't scale with him at all. Like it, you just get the stats from the artifact, like the HP and the flat attack, and the effect from AoE damage what Abomination has will not scale with Gluttony. I don't know why. It should, but it doesn't. I tested that. So I'm using Wailing Skeleton at the moment on him, which I think would be best for him is Ragnarok, or this crit damage one, I think. I didn't test it yet, but in the future I will test more. You guys can see on my, I will stream on Twitch. I will make it on the description, right? And you can hop on there and ask me questions or takeovers. I make takeovers for free, so I have content and you guys have clears, I guess. I do that for free. I don't want follow. I don't want sub. You can. I would thank you for a follow. Would be nice, but it helps both sides. So I have content and you guys have progress in your account, right? I can do that. So now I test gear rate 1 with Gluttony and Abomination, right? And I saw this. I tried to find information about Gluttony when I was still early in the game. I think I was 25 days in when I tried. Think he was good. When I saw the patch notes about him getting changed, right, to this auto cast ultimate. Before it was like you using ultimate. Even then, I used him back then. But yeah, I forgot Abomination here, so I restarted. So I was researching, and I found only one YouTube video which was testing him actually, and the rest was just talking about his skills and stuff. No one actually tested it except Fastidious did, right? But Fastidious, I don't have anything against him, but he explained the champion wrong. He understood it wrong. I don't say he's bad or anything. I just say he was wrong in Gluttony terms, because he tested it in gear rate 1, which I do right now too. I show now a run without Dolores and one run with Dolores. The problem with Abomination is that the problem is you don't have too much attack because you wanna have as much HP as possible, right? But you need attack as well to overcome the defense, which is the stupid scaling in this game. So HP and defense scaling monsters are not really good because you don't overcome the defense. You see here, Abomination did much more damage, and Gluttony not so much. But in Codex, I think there is no defense scaling. That's why Gluttony is making more than Abomination there. And yeah, now I test him with Dolores. I just give Dolores to Gluttony, and you see his damage is much higher than before. So attack scales very good on him too. And you will see I have on my Gluttony plus 5,000 attack, plus 50k HP, 54 I think. I mean, without base that's counted now, right? And I have 100% crit rate and some crit damage. Any crit damage stats is good for him. Like what my ideal piece would be on the right side would be main stat HP percent, then crit rate. You just need to crit rate on 95 to 100%. I would recommend 100%, but if you cannot reach it, if you're new to the game, you can actually just use them also with 60% crit rate and you come far in Codex if you don't have units, right? But what I would focus on the right side, HP percent of main stat, then crit rate, then I would focus on attack percent, attack speed, and then crit damage. That would be the perfect piece, let's say. What for Gluttony would scale with him on the best. What I believe, at least. And what I tested also. I had like few pieces with less damage stats but higher HP, but they did less damage. So you actually don't want HP flat on the right side. You only want the main stat, HP percent. That's enough. You don't want HP flat on the right side. I don't recommend that. I mean, if you get it and you have 3 other damage stats instead, right? And you don't have another piece that is have 4 damage stats. Of course, this is rare, right? But it's only HP percent, which you don't use anyone else. And here I test him on bosses. He's not so good. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend using HP flat on him on the right side. On the left side, yes. But not on the right side. I would go for full damage stats, even on the left side too, but it depends what you drop, right? So here on the boss, his skills actually say, his ultimate, 800% more damage to elite mobs and bosses, but I use him not on bosses because it doesn't really make much damage. I use him for the passive, which on Awaken 3 attacks 8 targets. And on Codex, my Gluttony makes, you can see the stats here now, my Gluttony makes like 160k on 8 targets if it procs. It's like a proc chance to make AoE damage for his passive. And yeah, that's kind of it. If you have questions, you can just follow me or come on my stream. I'm always there. Yes, yeah, guys, thanks for watching.